Awesome. All right, well, what up, guys? We are at Westchester Studios right now. I'm with my boy Jake right
Let's
now.
go.
Hollered at him. I was like, yo, you got to come through for the 10 o'clock podcast sesh. Today's day 61 of Run, one of my favorite places every day in the summer. And today I'm with my buddy Pat. He's off camera right now, but we're going to be running to Philly. We're going to be going up the Rocky Steps, and we're going to get Angelo's Cheesesteaks, which is like on the list. Dude, have to. I've only had D'Alessandro's. It's the only one I've like dabbled in Philly, but we got that on our list. But with that out of the way, got my man Jake right here, man. He's been having
Thank you for inviting me out. This is pretty cool.
Of course, bro. Shout out Westchester Studios, of course.
Yeah. The $1 podcast sessions, really, it's such a cool way to open up, podcasting to, a lot of people who never would have the experience to sit down in a studio and, be here, talk to their friends about.
Yeah. I would have thought I had to pay a lot more money for this,
Yeah, whatever we're going to get into today. So yeah, I'm excited, and congrats on like the whole running thing, man. I've been following you for a little bit on that,
dude.
It's dope to see.
He's been following me, but he's been on the social media influencing with fitness well before I was, and he does a series called Kill the Hill, and I need to get on Kill the Hill, bro.
Yo,
we got to get out there and find the meanest looking hill we can find.
That's really what it's about, man. Like I've been really falling in love with hill sprints recently. Just as far as like the resistance, it's great. That incline, super low risk of injury, and overuse injuries. Like, I just found the biggest hill possible closest to my house, and every Sunday I've been running that. Like, just repeat, getting ready for my fight camp. But it's been a good time.
Yeah, you got a fight camp coming up?
Yeah, so I have my first amateur fight in about 4 weeks here.
Ooh, 4 weeks out?
Yeah, man.
Okay, word. That'll be exciting. Is that near here, or is that?
It's down in Bel Air, Maryland. So it's the WKAs.
Oh, I've never heard of it, but that sounds awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. So it'll be a tournament style. Like, I get there Friday, weigh in, Saturday and Sunday are fights. Okay. So hopefully, I have a couple fights, maybe take a shot at that national belt.
Bro, that would be awesome, bro. Yeah. So the longer you stay, the more you're winning.
Yeah, man. 100%. So, I've been doing Muay Thai for the past 2 years. Just fell in love with it.
He's been into it. He's kick ass, bro.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh,
and
I should have mentioned. Sorry, can we curse?
No, you're good.
All right, where? I didn't know. I just thought about that.
Nah, it's all good, man. But yeah, like Dragon Gym's over there on Exton, like Whitford Road. So I've been there for 2 years now. Fell in love with the place. Like, great community. Just needed something to like get into.
Yeah.
And martial arts was that thing for me. Like, never thought it would be, but I worked with a kid over at Kinetic Physical Therapy. We're both physical therapist aides. And he was like showing me his competition footage. It was like his first one at that time. And he was like, dude, you got to come out, like try out Muay Thai. And I'm like, what the hell is Muay Thai?
For me, I blend them all in my head. So I would be like Muay Thai.
And that's how it is, man. Everybody thinks like karate, everything, or like you train UFC. Like UFC's not a thing to train. But
you grapple? That's what people always start. I feel like nowadays, like, oh, grapple.
Yeah. And it's dope because like more people are getting, aware of like what jiu-jitsu is, what Muay Thai is, and like Muay Thai is growing crazy in the U.S. right now.
Yeah. Okay. What's the difference between jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai? And then isn't there like Taipei? Is that a different one? Or?
Taipei? I'm not sure what Taipei is.
Okay.
There's Taekwondo.
So
Taekwondo is like a Korean sort of karate.
Okay.
They're all like different styles depending on like the geographical location, but Muay Thai is originating from Thailand.
There you go.
And it's just a pretty brutal martial art. So it's the art of 8 limbs. It's your fists, elbows, knees,
any like exterior
legs.
port. Okay.
Yep. There's a little bit of like stand-up clinching and like trying to get your opponent off balance and score some knees or elbows.
Okay.
But there's no ground and pound. Like as soon as you sweep somebody and they fall, like you cannot hit them on the ground. There's no wrestling. Yeah. So jiu-jitsu is no striking at all. It's just grappling and joint submissions.
Okay.
So think you're on bar.
So there's no impact, no nothing.
No impact. No.
Okay. That finally clicked a light bulb for me. The one where because I've seen a lot of clips where they get them on the ground and it's just like they stop and I'm like, huh.
Yeah. That's because like it's a very high paced Muay Thai, very high paced, like just a lot of striking. Like think Muay Thai is like striking purist martial art and jiu-jitsu is like grappling purist martial art.
Okay.
So you put the two together and you get like the
There you
highest
go.
level of MMA, right?
Yeah.
And then there's judo, which is like throws and
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and then
you
there's
turn it up.
wrestling, which is like dominating the UFC right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a
Dude,
little bit
yeah.
about.
So you're in Maryland in 4 weeks.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
and
insane.
it's coming up real soon. It's crazy. Like I've been training for the past 2 years. Like,
What's the weight that you gotta cut?
So I'm walking around 150, or I'm
Okay.
walking around 165 right now.
Okay.
I got to get down to 155 to 58. So I'm working
Okay.
with a nutrition coach who I've been following on Instagram for a
There you
while.
go.
Good dude. He's like the nutrition version of me right now. Like same age, building their own business, and like helps fighters do weight cuts.
There you go.
And so I reached out to him. We've been working together for a little bit. The plan is to not cut any weight until fight week because I wanted the most amount of energy available. I didn't want to cut calories very hard, especially like carbs, since I burn that shit real quick.
Yeah.
Like,
And you want to change up your whole regimen for
Yeah.
like, you'll be a little off when it comes to fight day.
yeah, and I knew like, I'm lean enough to where like less than 10 pounds is going to be super easy to cut on fight week. Like, I don't know. Fingers
Probably like
crossed,
5
but-
worth of water weight within like the first day
Exactly.
or 2 out.
Yeah, and the science is so good now. Like we know just how much fiber to pull, like how
Yeah.
much salt to pull, and,
Oh, yeah.
and like
If there was
carbs and-
anyone I would think
just
could
like-
lose weight in a crunch, it's him. Like, I can guarantee this kid's fine.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Like you wake
You
up.
know your body,
after-
man.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know.
You wake up after a night out and like been dehydrated.
Oh,
like
God.
you step on the scale. It's already.
That's
It's
Walk
easy
of
to
shame
get
to
down.
that scale, bro. It's not fun.
Oh man,
It's brutal.
Yeah, I had a little bender this weekend.
Yeah.
We had a
Same. DJ Johnny.
Johnny Tack
Dude.
party last night.
Yes, that was awesome. Johnny Tech, I've heard about the house for years now, it feels
Yeah.
like. He already had a DJ Johnny party, and I did not know. And I was like, there's no way. I thought we were both having our first experience,
Yep.
but
So-
amazing house, amazing food.
Yeah,
Incredible
for
host.
some context, Johnny Tack.
Yeah.
He's this amazing DJ at Sidebar in Westchester.
Amazing.
This guy is so cool. Like, just a fantastic
Yeah.
person.
He just had his 70th, I think, 70th birthday.
Yeah. Like, he said he's been DJing since, like, the 1980s. Like, learned on the turntables. Like,
Yeah.
has turntables in his basement. Just the craziest setup. Also, like, love Johnny, but definitely very OCD.
A little bit, yeah.
But like those kind of people are the best kind of people
They
because
100% are, yeah.
everything is just organized and they know how to
Yeah.
like run shit.
Yeah. Makes
so
for the
it's
best
cool.
host.
Like,
Makes
yeah,
for a perfect host,
fantastic
you know?
host. Like
Yeah.
his basement, all his records
my
were like
God.
alphabetically ordered
Yeah.
with label makers.
Dude, yeah.
Like
I know. When we were in his garage, I was taking a look at his sidewall. He's got the organized label makers for all of the parts and the hammers and the tools. I was like, oh my God.
you see that Shell gas?
Yes,
thing,
yeah,
man?
little thing, like, yeah.
He's
And-
got a pretty sweet Mustang too.
Dude,
like
yeah. He had a couple
Oh,
cars
man.
with the top on it or like the cover. We couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It was,
I'll have to show you a picture of that Mustang. It's pretty nice.
yeah, is that the orange one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it on the side. He has like
Yeah.
a little picture of it. But he had about 30 trophies that he's won from car shows. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
he's got this under his belt. He's taking that car probably all across the country.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's
Sure, he takes
insane.
great care of it too.
Yeah,
But yeah, so we had a little Johnny Tack party.
Yeah, a
last
little
night.
Johnny
It was a
Tack.
good time.
that was awesome.
Sunday night, so it was pretty calm. And then I don't know. Did you guys go out after? Because I was
yeah,
not.
we made it. We made
Dude,
it.
I got home and just like laid on the couch like I just need to.
Yeah, no, we took like a
Really sad.
halftime for like 5 or 10 minutes, but we went to Ryan's. We went outside of Ryan's. It was also
Sweet.
my birthday at midnight. It's my birthday right now.
Let's go.
Big 22,
Yep,
big
that is
22. I'm
crazy.
excited.
How's it feel today, man?
Dude, honestly, I feel great. I slept on an air mattress. I wasn't prepared for that for my
Okay.
22nd, but my back's sore a little bit from that. But
alright.
no, we feel good. We feel
Character,
good.
bro.
The beers are almost gone,
Yeah.
almost burned away. Yeah, it was good. We went to Ryan's and then we went to. I think we ended up at Barnes, maybe. Maybe we went back to Kildare's by the end of the night. That's where I was at for midnight. We're with the whole Sidebar crew. Good vibes. I never got my song to come through on the karaoke
You were
rotation.
requesting.
I said, "Hey,
That's
it's my
messed up.
birthday in like 15 minutes."
Put it
Is
in the
that-"
notes.
He was like, "That doesn't get you anywhere."
It's like I don't care. At
I
all.
know, I know.
That's
But
funny.
I saw someone give him a $2 tip. They were the next song. I was like, "Damn
Oh
it."
yeah. Maybe
should've-
if you just had a little $2 bill.
I know. I should have played the money card. I played the birthday card. It did not land.
Yeah.
It's all right though. Kildare's was awesome. That was the best. That was like Kildare's Super Bowl yesterday for the World
Now,
Cup.
honestly,
bro.
like World Cup final was
Yeah.
more fun than the Super
It
Bowl.
was.
For me,
Low
like,
key,
I don't
yeah. For me too, I can agree.
Halftime show was a lot better in my opinion.
They had
Like,
the Muppets.
yo, Justin Bieber, he came and
Yeah.
did one song. That was impressive. Like, I haven't heard Justin Bieber
Yeah.
sing like that.
No, I've had a newfound respect for
No,
Justin Bieber.
100%.
That was lost somewhere in my life, and I had it back.
And yo, for whatever reason, they did Muppets.
Yo, whoever played
Great
that,
idea. Fantastic.
amazing
fucking idea.
call. Amazing.
Like,
Animal on the drums to start out. I was like,
yeah,
no
I don't
way.
know who was like sitting, behind the scenes, like, production's like, nah, we need the fucking Muppets out here. But
Like, oh,
like 10 out of 10 idea. 10 out of
can
10.
Kermit make it? Oh,
Yeah.
let's get Kermit out there.
Yeah, man.
That was awesome. Now they're international. They have BTS and the Muppets. I was like, yo,
So-
are they on the
so
same
fun.
level?
Yeah.
Is that bro?
You could tell they tried to like, Americanize it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Just with that Super Bowl type of
Yeah.
halftime, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they had Shakira. They had Burner Boy. They had, I forgot Justin Bieber's not even American. He's Canadian, right? Yeah.
No.
They had a good dispersion.
Yeah,
It was sick. It was good. Yeah, I think Kildare's World Cup was definitely, it might be the highlight. Johnny's was the best fun I had yesterday. But when we were there for, well, I was with my buddy Pat. I'll tell you what, they were giving out scarves before you came. He met us there. Before he came, they were giving out World Cup scarves, and apparently they're free. There was just someone walking around with them. So me and him met a guy at the bar, split the G with him. None of us split it, but we were just talking for 5 minutes after. He knew I was looking for a scarf, so he came around the corner and he had an extra one. He handed it to me. He's like, "Here you go, bro." I was like, "Dude, no
like,
way."
I got you.
Gave him dap. 2 seconds later, I'm not even joking. He comes back around the corner. Apparently, he took it off the hostess stand, and it was like one of the
some
workers.
girl, yeah,
and she
yeah.
was about to get him out, and he was like, "I need that back." And then when he walked back up a second time, I go, "Dude, you didn't even know it was my birthday." And he goes, "I'm so sorry. I need it back." And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "That's so
Yeah.
brutal." So I
Playing
didn't
the
get a
birthday
scarf.
card, too, like-
I know. I was like, "Dude, that was so generous of you." And he's like, "I'm so sorry. She's gonna kick me out. I need that
Yeah.
back." But shout out him. I followed him on Instagram. He took a picture of me and my boy Pat. So
Oh, that's funny.
I have to track that down. But
Is that worker Kildare's worker?
no, he took the scarf off
just
the
some,
worker.
like, random guy?
Yeah, he seemed like he was
Okay.
like the regular. He was the only one in the front bar that had a Spain jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up. I was like, how's it going? I was like,
Yeah.
are you doing good? He was nervous, biting his nails, watching.
That was a good
So,
game.
it was, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just that keeper was.
dude, putting in
On the
reps,
roll.
bro.
Yeah.
He was going nuts. Yeah.
You think he dye his sideburn?
Oh yeah,
Keep
he's the one with the
that,
flag
like,
and the
dyes
yeah.
the sideburn.
Yeah, he's been doing that. I think
crazy,
for like
crazy
each
play.
stage of the tournament. I think he does something else. I wish. Oh man, I played soccer in high school, and my
Yeah,
biggest
same.
regret is not being the keeper, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I low
I
key
was,
always wanted to be the keeper, bro.
Back when we had, when it was like little pee wee soccer, and our team names were like the Green Pickles because we had green shirts
Yeah.
or whatever.
That was the Hornets.
Yeah, just whatever. Like, I was a goalkeeper back then. Loved it, man.
Dude, that's like you're the man back then, bro.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you're the young kid, that's the goalkeeper. It's
Yep.
like that's a respect right there, bro.
Yeah, it was fun. But I played soccer in high school. I was not very good.
Yeah, I was
Like,
defense.
I was JV.
Yeah.
Like JV, and then
We both worked our way
sat the
up.
bench on varsity. Like,
Yeah.
I was I was the sub. My team was actually pretty good, York Suburban.
Okay.
But I was the sub that they threw in at the very beginning or like end of halves to just tire out the defense. Like I would just go
burn
in,
'em.
like I'd play striker, just sprint the defense down, like
Yeah.
get some energy out, like maybe try to
Yeah.
score.
Let's put Jake
But,
in.
like-
He'll break him down in from the inside out, bro.
Yeah, and
Just
then,
get in their
send
head.
the real people in there.
Yeah.
But
Just-
yeah,
you
I
get
felt-
gassed. You're like, all right, get him out.
I fell out of the whole like soccer thing though. Like I just didn't love my coach very much, and it kind of like killed the
That's the worst.
vibe of it.
That's
for
the
me.
worst. Like
But
when I hear that about like a coach and everything, it's awful. 'Cause
Yeah.
I stopped playing basketball, but that was like because of COVID, really, just kind of
Mm-hmm.
happened. But a lot of people made like a lot of things around then in our high school years. It was like the coach and this and all those things combined. It was so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I played defense and we stunk. But we had 3 kids on our team: Mohir, Bitakuja, and Amani, who were all brothers. And Pat, where were they from? Where was Mohir from?
Rwanda.
He was from Rwanda. All right, these kids were awesome. Like I remember the first time I met these kids, bro. I was like, we were in like middle school, and they just like spawned in out of nowhere, and they're in our gym class. Like Mohir, especially, broken English, like no clue. But once we saw him on the soccer field, oh my god, he was nuts, bro. His older
Yeah.
brother. There was actually an older one that was like just way older than us, and he already like came through Scranton, but Beto Cuja was nice. I'm pretty sure he played at like a local college after, but those kids ran our team, and then there was like a few kids like
All the
me
way
who were
up.
like fast on the defense, and then there was so many gaps. Like we had some hefty guys out there. We had a goalkeeper that graduated going into my senior year, so I had to call up my buddy who never played soccer in his life, but he was like kind of athletic. He played like baseball.
You're
I was
like, you
yo,
can do it, bro.
yeah, because my coach was like, you might have to be the goalkeeper, and I was like, yo, I've been playing defender like my whole life, bro. Like, can't switch me up.
Did
last
you guys?
year.
I assume. How was your team? Pretty good.
No, not really. No.
Yeah.
I think we won like 5 games. One of the best games we ever had was against Dunmore, which was like in our area, like the best school besides like Holy Cross. But they were like they played different schools because they were like a Catholic school. But Dunmore, we held them I think 0-0 at halftime. We were expected to probably lose by 10. Pretty sure we lost the game by 10. It was 0-0 at
By
half.
10 too. in
Had some
soccer?
heads looking. They're like, oh,
In
look at West
soccer, like,
Scranton.
that's pitiful, man.
I know. Once they started just rattling them off, you're like, bro, what changed? What? Like, how did we get this bad? Like, it's like,
nuts, dude.
it's awful.
Yeah.
But,
So Finn, tell me a little bit about what got you started on this
yeah,
running thing.
dude, I'll tell you what, the most I ever ran was definitely in soccer. And then outside of that, I mean, I got into the gym probably about like a year and a half ago. It'll be like 2 years soon. But when I got back home, I remember I was texting my boss in my summer job and I couldn't get in immediately. And I was like, oh man, so what am I gonna do for like a week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel like shit if I just like don't really do something.
Yeah, you gotta
And
do something. For
yeah, and I was always, I want to say jealous. What's the word? I was always looking up to my roommate who goes out and runs at like 6 a.m. And I'm like, damn, that guy's, he's
he's
nice.
got
Shout
it,
out
like-
Aiden. Yeah. Aiden would go on runs and he would go to the gyms at, I wouldn't say like odd times, but it's just like most people would not be like, oh, last thing I want to do is run. So I kind of like that he embraced that. So I wanted to get into it. And just the fact that I started posting it, like, solidified that like I would just continue to do it. Like it was just kind of like self trap for myself. I was like, all right, if I do day 1, it's got to get somewhere. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Now
like-
we're at day 61, bro.
That is nuts, man. And it's like if you're posting that every day, you're almost like you have to.
No, yeah, you do have
you,
to.
you set that commitment.
Yeah,
and-
not on TikTok though. I'm just only on the gram.
Yeah, I started posting on TikTok a little bit.
I did when I started, and then I just stopped. I don't know.
For me though, I'm mostly sitting on Instagram Reels anyway.
Exactly.
So it's just a lot
Yeah.
easier for me to post on the same
Yeah.
platform I mostly spend
Exactly.
time on.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And I don't
Yeah.
like downloading 2 different video types, uploading it here, uploading it here.
Exactly, bro. And then there's different guidelines, or like for me, I use the Edits app for
Okay.
Instagram, and then if it's like over 90 seconds, you can't use
Mm-hmm.
the audio. I'm like, ah.
It's a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try to learn a whole new thing on TikTok again. It's just I'm
Yeah.
cool with what I got. I'm content with the reels, bro. I'm a big reel guy, man.
Yo, I think that like the hardest part about making content for social media is not even like the making of the content, but like the storage aspect on my phone.
True.
Like,
yes.
I have to delete
so true.
all of the videos like immediately after I make, edit, and
Yeah,
post them.
I'm on the
because
same
I
thing.
have like I'm like right on the cusp of
Yes, bro.
128 gigabytes. Like,
yes. And sometimes right when you squeeze it out and you think, oh, I got enough storage, you try to export it, and it's like, nope.
Yeah.
You gotta go back and delete more, bro.
Dude,
Even when you're done editing, you're like, holy cow, can't even save it yet.
Yeah, man, it's the worst. I had just filmed a YouTube video. This was like a couple months back. I went to the track and I brought my sprint gates with me. So I got like
Ooh.
some performance testing
Yeah.
stuff by a brand called OVR Performance.
Oh.
And so you can test your vertical jump with these
wow.
like laser gates. There's
Oh, I've
sprint
seen that
gates,
kind of
you know,
stuff, yeah.
40-yard dash. Like you can do a lot with it. So I brought it to the track and I like met some random dudes and had them, you know, take part in my YouTube video. And just we were filming their 40-yard dash. We were just having some fun. 25-minute video, done, edited. Like everything was great. And I go to export, bro. Completely like
No.
storage was full. So I'm like, okay, I'll just quick like delete a couple files on here. Like I ended up deleting the entire YouTube video
Oh, man.
and everything on that fucking SD card. When I tell you that SD card, it was like the micro
Oh, I know, yeah.
USB card or whatever. Because I got this little
Wiped it.
DJI like pocket, like,
Okay. Yeah.
nice little camera, and wiped the entire card. So I had
Oh, my God.
no YouTube video anymore, and nothing of
Everything
what I had
is-
on
yeah.
there. Yeah, and it
Wow.
was,
Like many
I-
videos worth of videos.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
but Yeah,
That's
so
messed up. I don't have
stuff
that trauma.
like that, man. Just
Yeah.
like
I just go
it's
to my recently
frustrating.
deleted and delete from there after I
Yeah.
already delete. I don't have like the cards and like the nice
Mhm.
cameras yet. I just got the little pod in the phone, man. I'm still working with my settings and my software updates to make sure
Yeah.
I have enough.
I like
Enough
my
storage.
my little DJI. It's super easy camera to use.
Okay.
Like compared to the cameras that are looking at us right now, like
Yeah, no, these are nice.
it's a good price range. But
Yeah. My buddy just got the it's like it almost looks like a stick with like it's like a 360 little small camera. It's almost like some GoPro looking brand.
that's probably what it is.
It might be. And I looked at it. I was like, "Oh, what's that cute little thing?" It's like pretty expensive and pretty nice. And I took pictures at my formal with it, and I was like, "Dude, these came out amazing. It's a nice camera, bro.
That's awesome.
It's fire."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how has your experience been like posting online?
I'll tell you
'Cause
what.
You kept your same account, right? And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kept-
That was a
started
thing I
posting
had
the
to
reels
debate.
and-
Yeah, I was either going to, well, I already got rid of TikTok in my brain. I'm like, all right, we're not gonna post on TikTok. But when I post on Reels, I already did history videos on my Instagram Reels where I do. For those that don't know, I do history videos where I teach like certain stories or things in history, but I go through like a sports parallel. So I'll be like, oh, July 20th, it's my birthday today. We landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969. So I'd be like, yo, when Wembenyama, the alien, landed on the moon, this and that, Neil Armstrong, blah, blah, blah. Some kind of thing where I want to teach my kids that, they'll remember Christopher Columbus as LeBron and George Washington as Kobe. And like they'll make correlations where they'll
so
be
dope.
like, you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, who signed this and that? Oh, that was when Abe Lincoln was, I don't know, Magic
Yeah.
Johnson or something. I don't know.
That's what's so
But,
cool about
yeah.
just making content. And like that's
know.
such a unique thing to
Yeah.
think about doing. Like,
I know, and I plan on making
Those
a thing
parallels.
in my classroom where it's like a spider web of like connecting things between like just not even athletes, like, current people and like, I know the kids in my classroom are gonna be seeing all the time or looking up to. Like it would just make it more fun for them if they can talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
LeBron when they're learning
And,
about some or talking
like,
about an artist.
you just
or
learn about
singer.
that a lot better when you have
Yeah.
that parallel, right? Just
No,
like-
yeah. So I started making those videos, and when I posted them on my Instagram, those videos are like, I don't know. I'll look back at them when I'm a teacher, but I have to keep in mind that I will be a teacher. So that's why I also didn't want to be on TikTok because there was also things happening like it was banned for like a week and all these things. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna explore that world. But I think Instagram, once I'm gonna private my account and all my content once I am a teacher. But I think it is beneficial in the fact that it's kind of like a community of like everyone's kind of learning how to do it. Like I feel like everyone that like does post on Instagram, at least like lately, a lot of people are doing like daily content or like life content or whatever you would categorize that. It's just kind of like all of it's trial and error. Like sometimes you go on like YouTube and like you feel like you're not doing it right because you see someone doing it like way better. But I feel like there's just like a different expectation for people that post on YouTube. So when I post on Instagram, like sometimes I have a sloppy video or something, I'm just like, embrace that. I'm not trying to like perfection. Like I'm not trying to like go over the top with it or anything. Like
Yeah.
my videos, I'm just running, doing a daily run every day. Today, me and my buddy Pat are gonna be running up the Rocky Steps. By the way,
Yeah, that's fun.
We're going to get. Well, we're really gonna tap into our Sylvester
Rocky and
Stallone,
then
bro.
a little
Really
cheesesteak
gonna get. I
action
know,
after.
I know. I can't ask for many more, but I'll tell you what, that's gonna be awesome. But on videos that I have no clue what I'm doing and I just like, bullshitting
Yeah,
or
it's
like
fun.
trying to yap, it's like whatever. You know what I mean? It's already once it's out there and posted. If it does good or does bad, I have no, nothing to say much more. It's just
Yeah.
Just
it's
shoot a shot.
It's great like experience for just communication in general too. Right? Like
Yeah, true.
learning how to,
Yeah.
get a thought across in
Yeah.
a way that like someone else can relate to.
yeah. And if you're
like-
constantly talking to yourself, it helps a lot, honestly, with like how I talk to people. I think sometimes.
Just thinking a thought out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had only great things come of my
Yeah.
content
Honestly,
journey,
yeah,
I guess.
nothing
So far.
bad.
Like, and I don't have like any goals for it other than just to
Oh yeah.
build
Me neither.
myself as a better coach.
Yeah.
Because like I wanna just be the best coach that I
Yeah,
can
dude.
be.
You're gonna be killer, man.
Just communicate effectively.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the best ways to do it is practice, right?
I think the best, like the worst thing that people think about is obviously like the embarrassment factor of like being everywhere on social media. But the second best thing is like the communication that people still have, even if they're talking about you. Like
Yeah, it's so
people are
funny.
still talking about you. It's fine,
Yeah.
man. Like if you're, you a coach or whatever, good or bad, people are gonna know that you're a coach and you're out there. It's just like
and whether or not
it's
people
free networking. In
whether
my
or not
opinion.
people like, I really thought that like all of my friends were just gonna like start hating on me and like everybody was gonna think I was corny,
Yeah.
and like there was a little bit of that, like 100%. Like when
That's what I mean.
first
It's just
started,
trial and
like-
error, though. Like you have to
Yeah.
find your own errors and like your own like
but
persona
it's
on
funny,
the camera.
man. It's mostly like your friends that just are
Yeah,
like fucking
I know.
dick eating you.
Yeah, they
Um,
are. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
but like, dude, there's been so many different times where I've just been out and somebody will be like, "Yo,
Yo,
I've seen your shit."
I know. I have a crazy story. I
fun.
was in Wildwood for the 4th of July, and I never have been down there since I've been 21. And I was at, people would hate me that love Wildwood. It's like the best bar, Keenan's or Kellen's maybe. So it's an Irish bar in Wildwood, and I was sitting down there. There's this guy to the right of me that has pit vipers on, so I can't even see him. And he's like, "Are you Finley?" And I was like, "Yo," I tell people my name's Finn, by the way. So I also just paid for a beer, and I was like, "This guy just read my card?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo," I was like kind of
You're like,
pressed.
"What's
I
going on, bro?"
"What's up?" And he was like, "No, I think you run on my Instagram." And I was like, "Yo," I was like, "I do run on your Instagram, bro. That's crazy." And he was friends with Bo. Him and Bo are from like the same area, like Bethlehem or that little Bath, PA or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like, "Yeah, I'm friends with Bo." I'm like, "Bo was meeting me here right now," and then we were hanging out with him the whole night, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Dude."
Dude, it's just a great opportunity to connect with people.
It is.
Like there are so many
Yeah.
smart fucking coaches and just people. that
Parents
I've been
parents
able to
love the
connect with.
videos.
Yes.
I can guarantee you.
Yeah,
You've had
man.
20 parents come to you and be like, "Your videos."
Yeah,
I
your
look at them
friends'
every
parents
day.
Are like, hey, like.
I know.
Yeah, my old neighbor from, like years ago, she follows my Instagram and
Yeah.
she's like texting.
You do
me
get some
sometimes,
people that
like,
you haven't seen in a while.
Hey, like I love that like mobility video you did on this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. Like,
yeah, dude.
it's been cool.
I had circle back to DJ Johnny. I had Johnny who reached out to me. He had I think it was a knee replacement surgery, and after he was finally kind of like up and healed, he saw my videos and then he started sending me Stravas out of nowhere. He would just send me a screenshot of his Strava, and I'm like, "Oh my god, Johnny
Dude.
walked 2 miles today, bro."
Yeah.
He was getting up and active, and he was texting me all the time, telling me your videos inspire me. And for me, that's that's an older guy that everyone
Yeah.
that knows him that works at Sidebar, everyone looks up to him. And I was like, dude, this guy's texting me every day. Good video.
It's so
I'm going
sick.
out later. Sending me the Strava. I was like, dude, that's such a feel
Just to
good
have
for
like
me.
a little bit of impact. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
It's like it doesn't take much
I know.
for you to get. It just everything is worth
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
at
The
that
people that
point.
are older that to like tell you they care, that does mean a lot. Because I had my little cousins who, my mom the other day, she was like, "Have you seen Finn's videos?" They didn't care at all. They didn't even want to watch them. They were like, ugh, taking me off of my phone to look at Finn's video. They had
Yeah.
no clue, no care.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's the parents too. The parent, that's like the elephant in the room. When you like see a parent, sometimes they haven't seen in a while. They're like, "Oh my god, I've seen your
Yeah.
videos." If they don't lead with that, they're not gonna bring it up because that's
Yeah.
how it feels sometimes,
I
man.
know. It's always funny, man. I
It
never
is.
know like how to respond, cause like it definitely feels like a compliment, right? Like
It's
I've
a
seen your
compliment.
videos. I'm like, oh,
You gotta
that's
get
awesome.
mad humble.
Like,
Just gotta be like, "Thanks."
yeah, but it's almost like, it's like I've seen your stuff. Like, they're just saying that,
Yeah.
not in like
Yeah.
a good or bad way. Just like, oh my god, I've seen your shit.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Sometimes it's like encouraging, like, oh, keep it up, like that's great.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm always just like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, at least with
That's
me,
cool.
I get like cameos because I'll be doing the runs and I'll like
Yeah.
like we're gonna get on a run. And from now
Yeah,
until
man,
day
we still
100,
haven't done
we
it,
are
man.
gonna either kill a
We'll do
hill
it.
or go on a run, one or the other.
I'll take you out for some good hill sprints.
Dude, this kid can find a hill. You can find a hill like no other, bro. The most deadly hill, you'll find that hill.
Yeah, it's a good
But
time.
yeah, when you're running with people though, like I'll post with my friends or like
Mm-hmm.
my one buddy, he actually just went back. He's in the military, but he came down and he has to do like mandatory runnings like per week, like certain mile mark, and he's like, "Well, let me know when you're running today.
Yeah.
I'll meet up with you." And we went out, and then a lot of people were like, "Holy cow!" Like people don't know I know these people, or like I'll tag them, or we'll do like collaborated posts. I do videos with my brother, and I remember I did a couple, and they're like, "You guys are brothers?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro, same last name. What are you talking about?" But yeah, it's a feel good moment too when people like people go down a rabbit hole in either your comments or like your following, and like I had like my friend's aunt follow me, and I was like, oh,
It's so random.
that's so wholesome. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Someone out there is smiling, looking at their grandkid right now, or like
Yeah.
something like that. Because my buddy Coleman, shout out Coleman, we just ran a 5K together.
Nice.
And I remember we were there, and he just like saw his random like cousin-in-law or someone, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're the runner." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm the runner," even though I'm new to the scene still. But
Dude, it's funny like trying to like sit there and you know, take a video of yourself
I know.
in a public space. Like I've gotten
Dude.
much better at it, but
got kicked
it
out.
still never doesn't feel weird.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
does.
still
It
like
does.
never feels weird.
Yeah, no, you just gotta break the fear of public embarrassment,
Yeah.
and then you're smooth sailing, bro.
But that's what it's about. Nobody really cares. Like I'd be
Yeah.
looking at that person too. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on here?
No, I know.
Just
It's like-
everybody's curious.
I
you
don't know. I'll end on this. I ran at Clark Summit University, and I thought it was still Clark Summit University, but they sold it to the Jewish folk in our area who were running a summer camp there. So I went to go run what I thought was university, and I showed up. I was like, oh, they took down the sign. They must be getting a new sign. No, a rabbi came up to me and told me I had to leave, and I was like, oh, that was like day 50 of the running series, and I was like, dang. I was like, at first I thought he was gonna come up and be like, stop recording. Or I was
Yeah,
like, is he
yeah.
just seeing me talk to myself and want to
Yeah.
ask what's going on? I don't
Yeah.
know. But sometimes you're not in the right spot. People you just stare or, approach you. Be like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And no, it's pretty funny.
No,
But
it is, for sure.
hey,
Well,
man.
I think our time for the $1 session has expired. This deal cannot be beat because
Yeah,
this
dude,
this
this is
went by
awesome.
quick. That's like the biggest thing I took away from the podcast series. It goes by quick
Yeah,
for a
just
dollar,
sitting
bro.
here and having a cool conversation, man. I
Exactly,
appreciate you bringing me
Dude,
out here. Like,
of course,
this is a
bro.
blast. So,
But we're gonna get after it soon. I had a really great time, and
thank
day
you to
61
Westchester
is in the
Studios here.
yes.
Yep.
Shout out Westchester Studios, man. Shout out everyone that's behind the scenes getting it done here. Yeah, man. Had a great time. Thank you.